Fighter 6, top 48, all the way to top 8. My name is Proxy, joined here by Saint Cola, and we are going to be bringing you some of the best action you will see here in the Lone Star State. How you doing, sir?
Yes, sir. It's always bigger and better in Texas, and it's only going to get better, as you said, as we go through these pools and get to the top 8, which is going to be happening tomorrow. Super sick. And we have some super sick players out here. I saw my boy Ice up in the crowd. Obviously, Punk is out here. Shine and Losers still been cooking. He's also got to do some stuff in Strive. But again, we have a lot of killers, a lot of upsets. Even, Rylex is out here. A lot of heat. A lot of heat.
Definitely excited to get to see who all we bring to the table. And I feel like when I was watching the pools and I was walking around, it felt like every single pool had very distinct characters that were being played. For example, earlier in the day, the pool that me and Raph commentated was all Ryu and DJ, dog. It was actually just
all Ryu and DJ?
All Ryu and DJ, bro.
That means that's the sign of a good character. At least of a good day one character.
True.
But there are some characters that I feel like go under the radar just a little bit, and Cammy is one of them. We've seen how effective Cammy can be in the hands of Punk. This dude plays damn near half the cast in 5, and also we've seen it in 6 over the pyramid. We'll see what he rocks with now. I think, Cammy is absolutely fine. Up next here, it looks like it's going to be FemboyFightingGames versus Punk. And FemboyFightingGames utilize that Luke to a pretty decent level. We saw that Luke well optimized.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what you want to see from Luke, especially high damage combos, being able to get those big plus frames on the turn steals with a charge punch. There's a lot of good upside to Luke. I actually think that his development coming from 5 to 6, I think it's not even that he was like lame in 5, he's so much cooler in 6 though.
Yeah, he's super sick. Hey, yo, let's get it though. Top 48.
Oh my
hey,
God.
yo, DreamHack, what's really good? What's really good? Let me hear you.
Dude.
Yeah, let's get that Street Fighter 6 on. Punk versus FemboyFightingGames. Let's get it.
So Cammy versus Luke to start it off. Gotta be careful. Obviously, Cammy, very, very good normal. From the standing medium kick to the forward heavy kick, she has such good footsie. So be really careful in this like quarter length range, like you see.
Yeah, it definitely looks like that too. Well, it will be fireballs. However, Punk gets a punish counter. Puts him in the corner. Uh-oh, not the biggest punish. And in it with the EX to stay solid.
Yeah, punch counter, a little bit extra damage. I like that. And backs it off. Not afraid to give away real estate, but here's some extra damage. Nice from Punk.
EXCP immediately though from Femboy. Plus frames off that rush in the medium. It's Punk answering right back.
Okay. I like that double medium. Got to protect yourself. Guard gauge getting very, very low. But a little bit extra damage here. And close to burnout is FFG.
Just working buttons, however, to confirm. Kick in the crouch spears. Uh-oh. Like Knuckle. He's going to be perfect to get that damage again. That's what Luke needs.
Oh, okay. Level 2, actually, I think enough. Definitely here with the level 2. No!
Oh. Wake up, back throw. One more hit will do it. DP's the overhead. EX edition. OD, I'm sorry.
Yeah, not willing to let that rock. Very good stuff there. That's good. Early and often, check it. If you're going to DP, do it early in the set, make them think about it. But that's a great check on the drive rush. That's something we're not seeing as often from players. Punk got the reaction time for it, though.
Oh, yeah. With that rush, too, as well. Stay outside the distance, so look for that. Different for each character. But here's a back throw. Gotta make the most of it. You have a lot of drive gauge. Make these nice and fun. Okay. Drop him down. 4 Fears EX immediately. Yeah, get that special cancel. And again, another back throw.
Oh, and just jumps out. No fear in the slightest and gets the DP afterwards. I like this. The trade comes off. Punk coming out ahead of this.
The throw. Walker crouch spear. Something after it, though. With punish. Not the finish. You got 2 bars at the bottom. Spin to win.
That boy's got CA, though. Next touch could do it.
Oh, the me. Oh, the super will pull that up. Can't do it to me twice. That ain't nice. Cut that out right now. Cut that out right now.
Yeah, not against a player with the reaction time of Punk, man. You can't just swing it out twice in a row. You see him with a little smile. You like to see it. Here we go into the next game. 1-0.
But the footsies are there. Maybe you don't know everything about the character. It's only been a few days, if that, with this game. So not knowing everything is fine when you have a footsie-based character, and look at that whip punch. That's what we're talking about. That's what we know Punk for.
Oh, good spacing on the dive kick, too. For anybody that's new to Street Fighter, you always want to aim for the feet when you're dive kicking and get better frame advantage.
That's true of damn near every game. Good point. Dive kick gets the hit. Counter hit, too, as well. That's +2. EX, the plus frames on.
Oh, nice tech.
Should have that crouching medium punch.
Oh. Wow, footsies, dude. Punk looking so good. And you can see one important note as well is going into burnout to take the kill, saving meter. It's very important. Your drive gauge comes back, your extra meter does not.
Yes. Drive gauge in of itself is like a health bar.
Yep.
Right? You lose drive gauge, they put in the burnout, they can't really fight back. Just like that Punk was already for Femboy in the east side of the screen. Don't whip a goddamn thing. I said don't be whipped. And a spike right after dive kick. EXTP deletes it off the table for a little bit.
Okay. Drive rush actually gets good pressure here in the corner. Crouching medium once again into the drive rush. Going to go straight into the super here to the level 3. A lot of damage. Not going to kill, but still one situation away.
That will kill him on drive gauge. Not enough, though, to finish it off.
I like that.
Yes, Punk with the trade. 2-0 over FemboyFightingGames. Again, classic footsies. What we expect from Punk. And again, you don't know everything about that character, but you don't need to know everything about that character. You just play the with punish games, so let's have the distance.
Absolutely.
And do what Punk does, get the victory. They move through the bracket as per usual.
We definitely have seen quite a few players play today in that same similar type of style where it's like they're obviously using new mechanics from the game, so things like that are being able to come up, but they're not putting themselves in situations where they're feeling overextended or feeling like they need to do too much new things.
Right.
Footsie, solid fundamentals are carrying a lot of these players through, and in Street Fighter, sometimes if you're good enough, that's all you need.
That's all you need. Especially the first day, but we'll see, we'll see. There's a lot of greasy, grimy, slimy things that are coming through. I've seen them on the Twitters, and I want to see them out here at DreamHack. We've seen some stuff with DJ. We've seen a few things here and there with some of the sim players. That character is 7 more years of sim. Hope y'all are ready for 7 more years of sim. I'm not.
That's exciting.
Oh, yeah. But also Geef too as well. The grappler, the season of grapplers, as my boy Ajax would say, I hate it. Honda players are making people mold. First time Street Fighter players are like, what is this monstrosity, this creation?
That's
this
what I
Frankenstein.
need. Listen, man, I said it on Twitter, I'll say it again here. Until everybody learns to start parrying, I'm gonna let this ride. Y'all hold this heavy headbutt.
I mean, the game does give you options to deal with
100%.
the situations. They give you options to deal with most situations with him.
Yeah.
But you know, like
day one.
It's day one. It's day one. Get your wins. Get your wins.
Yeah. Now that coming into day 2 here, it's very, very difficult to be able to handle situations like that off the fly. So I mean, that is like I said, I will continue to headbutt my way through my problems until everybody gets. But speaking of DJs, we are going to have HawaiianShirtMan come up. And DJ, he has been playing. He's been looking really, really good. And Raph said it, and now I can't unsee it. I've never seen a more perfect energy match between character and player than HawaiianShirtMan with DJ.
Actually, it's like the soul of DJ is inhabiting him. You know, he's like that one tweet that I have on my page. I am the original.
Oh my God, dude. I'm just here to party.
Pull it. Don't tell my wife. Yeah, that one. But anyway.
Bro.
But you know, HawaiianShirtMan able to party with that character, and he's a very good character too as well. DJ is fantastic. But not for nothing, I feel like there's another character we have to talk about, and that is a Brawly Legs coming up on the stage, who's of course going to play Chun-Li, which he is historically known for. And that character, I think it's technical, will take time to figure out, but it's slept on. And it's still good.
I agree. I think it's one of those characters where day 1, day 2, it's going to take a little more time before that stuff can kind of get ironed out. Because she has the stance and because she has so many different technical ways to be able to convert and make things work out, she is going to take a little extra time to get there. But we're already seeing some of those things. We've seen Brawly all day today. One of the things he's been doing the best, he's been low crushing with forward heavy kick, and his confirms afterwards are very, very clean. So that jump in normal gets a punish counter, it actually does a crumple. So you're able to get very nice confirms off of it. So he's been murdering people in footsies with it.
So footsie-based master right here.
Yes.
You know? My man, Brawly Legs. Definitely can't wait to see what he does. I saw him excited about his win. He defeated Reynold, you know, on his path through winner's side. This is HawaiianShirtMan. This is a man that likes to party. All right? Goes to question marks. And I hope we keep the camera on him because from what I hear, y'all missed his dances. After he got his victory.
He got something.
The pop-off.
He got something for you.
Yeah?
I won't spoil for anybody in the chat that did not hear or see. Your boy's excited to be here.
Yeah.
We'll
That's a dangerous person.
Your boy's excited to be here.
He don't even know the surprise money. He just want to play some games.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a dangerous person right there.
He got nothing to lose.
Yes, sir. But there's a lot on the line. 10K is up for grabs in total prize pool. You want that lion's share. You want that top spot, you know. All
Absolutely.
that guap.
That and the pride of saying that you won one of the first major offline tournaments here in Street Fighter 6. DreamHack Dallas is providing one of the nicest venues here, and amazing. Like we were saying before, the amount of casual setups in this venue is staggering.
Yes.
So everybody's getting a chance to play, which is so cool to see at all these different majors.
You know, I'll give y'all a quick little information drop. I saw some people saying, what does burnout do? Well, burnout is a bad time. You waste all your drive gauge. Before you have to hold all that pressure, you have no more OD/EX specials. You basically are holding +4s from everything from the other character. You know, things add up, so it's hard to strike back and fight back. Wait for your drive gauge to come back so you can actually have that bar as a reversal. You can't drive impact. If you get impacted by the corner, well, you just have to hold that, then it might be over. So it's very imperative to hold that bar. We'll see what happens here. I mean, Chun-Li has many ways to be annoying with her lightning legs, but so does DeeJay. He can chip you out the fireballs real quick, and before you even know, you're like, dang, where'd my bar go? Hello?
That's actually another cool thing that we're getting to see with a lot of these characters is certain characters are significantly better at getting people into burnout and actually abusing them when they're in burnout as well. For example, Ken and Honda have been two standout characters at being able to get good pressure and abuse people who do get into burnout. But then you see characters like Guile. Guile goes into burnout, and he kind of plays the same. He doesn't mind it as much as other characters. So it's good to see who is a little more affected by that kind of thing. It's cool. It's a lot of variety.
A lot of variety. I think DeeJay is actually one of those two as well.
I agree.
Great normals, great anti-airs, and great party time for the side of HawaiianShirtMan. Again, this is Scootin Raleigh. HawaiianShirtMan, let's party.
Starting off, backing off. Got to be careful about playing the fireball game with DeeJay. DeeJay is one of the only characters. I think DeeJay is the only character in the game that can throw multiple fireballs without having to spend EX.
Yeah, I believe so. That's a dangerous, you know, there's a thing to say the quick fireballs. You can't like drive like rush right after like you would like against Guile fireball, but you know it's still a fast tool. However, he is quickly in the corner. The air-to-air right there. Nice. Gets the sweep off that counter hit. Forward meter kick is hella plus. Oh, light kick. Oh, this is looking difficult now. Oh, he's getting pushed to that corner.
Wow, mixes it in beautifully. That is incredible the way that he's able to work all the way to the corner. That was coast to coast.
About to give up the ghost. This is a nice little conversion. One more hit into super will be it. The trade, counter hit. Forward kick, sweep, punish. Oh, I don't know if you can follow it up. I don't even know if you can follow up at that distance. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't go for the secondary portion of the EX legs, which could have knocked down, would have changed the game.
Oh.
Okay, little foot to face action with the forward throw. Backing yourself off here. DJ's really comfortable playing this the full screen game.
Oh yeah, it's fine. There's the punch counter, gets a ball, the spinning bird kick. Looks like it's got a little bit of Oki on that. Uh-oh, the trade though. HawaiianShirtMan out of there.
Okay, try to go for sweep. I like that. Fake the fireball, get the deep cross up.
Bro, the side switch again, the Houdini, you can't see me from the back door. The maximum. Oh, this is my favorite super. Some of the bro, that's a JoJo right there. That's a JoJo reference. I don't care.
Dude, the auras. We like that for sure. Gets the first one down. Good stuff. HawaiianShirtMan up 1-0 here.
Brother, all that bar spent. Use the fireball and then the slide applied right there to get the knockdown.
Okay.
That's funny answer for those hops, I feel like, right? I wonder what she could do.
Maybe jab, maybe go for Gooba Stomp, but maybe not get hit by the drive impact.
Bad idea. Machine gun punch will do a ton of damage. Try to rush in. Sweep off the feet, gets a side switch. No, denied. Anti-air applied. That's plus. Okay, you got to do something like parrying. Perfect parry actually do better.
Oh, okay. Good block on that. It's trying to punish the sweep. Fake fireball, nothing to follow up. And the EX fireball. What an answer.
That, again, with the fake fireball, just switches up the rhythm. Even if it doesn't bait out anything originally, it makes you overthink what could come next. He's a strong character. Don't get it twisted. Falls the fireball. Hey, he needs this. After 4, reparations.
He needs it. He needs it.
Punch.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. EXDP.
It's crouchers now. God bless.
God bless. God bless. Riley's going to put the rest. This is looking a little bit difficult. Pointing the kick, yeah, that is plus. Goes in for some more plus frames against me all that bar. Has to cough in the corner.
Wow, that DJ dive kick, certified. The knee,
Certified.
bro. Okay, now much up to Sozanchu. Try to go for it again. Goes Kikosha afterwards. Actually gets the hit.
Enough. Falls the fireball. In burnout. Lightning legs get real dangerous right here. But Crawly Legs not able to cut through the fireball. Too effective. And it's party time for HawaiianShirtMan as he moves on in the bracket.
Dude, well played from him for sure. I mean, he has been one of the standout performers with the DJ here. We love to see it.
What we're going to see now? What we're going to see now? Wait 1 second. Wait 1 second. Hold on him. Hold on him. What you got for us? Ah, the Macarinas! Oh, he dropped the phone, but yo, he didn't break his leg.
Oh my God.
What a treat. I love HawaiianShirtMan. Oh, he's the best. Oh, I know that hurt, brother. I know that hurt. I know that hurt. But you played it off so good, HawaiianShirtMan.
Oh,
that's why you didn't go, baby. That's why you didn't go, baby.
We like that. We like that. Street Fighter 6 bringing out all the characters.
Oh my God, I love this. Did he go in Bruno Yard?
Bro, chat, relax. Oh my
Yo,
God.
but well deserved. He has a reason to celebrate to move on
Yes.
such a stacked bracket. In a bracket again, that's 2 days of Street Fighter 6. So, you know, it's hard to grind on the game and to play for 10K with all these killers out here is difficult.
Yes, it
but
is.
it's HawaiianShirtMan moving on, bro. Oh my God.
Definitely well deserved to be headed forward and doing a great job. Again, one thing that I noticed from the first set we saw with HawaiianShirtMan to this one is he did a better job using Feint Fireball. He almost didn't use it at all in his first set, but maybe had some playtime, maybe watched some of the other DJs, maybe just decided this is a matchup where he wanted to use it. It was a much better job, even using the Feint Fireball and then going for Drive Rush right afterwards to try and catch people.
I think that's something that we saw from Deeancer, I believe, was the other DJ player. And now we're seeing it from him. You know, I feel like, again, this game is going to be one that is going to let you showcase yourself as a player a little bit more. Obviously, not that 5 didn't, but 6 has more ways that are more overt. 5 had subtle ways that were still very important. But 6 has very overt ways that you can definitely see the difference right off the bat. How they use their bar, how they use the different mechanics for the characters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Even without drive gauge, a lot of people are playing these characters way differently. And I don't, again, think, obviously, because it's early days, that we've seen how people should play these characters. I still think we see a lot of Street Fighter 5 influence in this game, which is fine. Just started moving on. But that's why I can't wait to see this game develop in a Street Fighter 6 style.
Agreed. And I think that you kind of touched pretty closely to one thing that I will hang my hat on forever, which is I think that the sign of good character design in a fighting game is when you can watch multiple people play the same character and without seeing the nameplates know who it is. Because like you said, self-expression, you can overtly kind of show the way that you want to do things, a lot of different ways to be able to pilot the character. It's exciting. And with that, we are going to have Mo versus Death Note up next, and I hope this is a Lily, because, man, Lily is a character that I'm hearing nothing about, and I can't believe that, because she's a little gremlin, dog. She's so good.
Goblin. She's a goblin.
She's so good.
She's a goblin. That'll leave you hobbling, bro. Like little mini T-Hawk. Very powerful. Good buttons. Has to store up to really make these condor spikes and dive effective.
Okay, good blocks for the most part, though. She has very good buttons, too. Not as many buttons that cancel as some other characters, but still, the normals are there.
Yeah, the normals are there. I think it's where Fierce or Back Fierce is like a really good button from right here. Plus, command grab. Get some damage to the deck. Stocks up. That's a command grab that doesn't get much Oki, but that doesn't matter. You stock up. And that's going to allow these buffers. You need to see him, though. Uh-oh, in the corner, though. Not looking so good.
Okay. Got the tech, jump, teleport, good reaction.
Yeah, take your turn back. Yeah, it's hard because I think it's plus. Slide applied, walk up with the throw. There you go. Death Note staying solid. But I'd like to see Mo just go ham, bro. You a goblin. Get in there. Uh-oh.
Oh, maybe not. Teleport, though. Gets pushed almost all the way to the wall with the drive rush. We are going to get there, but nice counter poke to be able to fight your way out of that corner.
Wow. Haven't seen a kick butt from a Lily player in a long time, I ain't gonna lie. Drive rush, conversion to that OD bar off the backboard, sets up shop. The back throw saves them from the mix.
Oh no, the EX, look at the damage on that.
Want to stock up, nice little jump, I like the idea. Avoiding the rush.
Oh no, doesn't get the confirm.
Windmills at full effect. Heavy kick. Both got a lot of bar at the bottom. A throw.
Oh no, pixel, pixel, pixel.
The win. Yes, he's in burnout. Chip. The silver. That'll do it. Death Note.
Kimberly.
Wow, that's a lot of chip.
All according
Oh
to
my
Kite.
god.
All according to Kite.
Okay, so with that, first round, kind of in the mix here.
That sweep is still good. It's -10, but it's still a fantastic poke.
Okay, trying to go for the jabs, not quite getting there. Like that little back off. Already has one wind charge. And I like that staying that max distance to threaten. You have to come to me. I will just keep charging.
I wouldn't slide it though in reaction. EX, dang near a reversal right there. I thought they said that wasn't a reversal anymore. Kim players, are you capping?
EX to close the distance from anywhere. Wow, nice DP.
Puts the anti-air on him. With the target combo. Teleports in. Mo on defense. But again, you can't block forever. That drive gauge get eaten up. That's going to be a punish, like the side switch in the middle of the combo. Mo burns out.
Punish counter in the corner is huge, unfortunately, with the burnout, but still. Oh no, what an air throw.
Yeah, get those impacts going. Get that splat. It'll definitely be dang near over. One more sequence after this mix. All the EX.
Okay, here we go. Goes out a little bit. Both will go for the tech. Throws the drive impact. Oh, shipping.
Had the bar at the bottom as well to seal the deal. Death Note on set point.
Check the legs right away into the EX run. Gets the knockdown. Good corner carry on that.
Light, gets a counter combo right here. Stand, fierce, interrupting some buttons. Runs the EX, nothing after that for the false. Does find a slide. So that is an answer then. A slide can be an answer. No bar necessary, so if you're already about to burn out, you don't have to waste that bar.
Careful again, though. That's good spacing on it, though.
Yeah. Oh, the shimmy, the finesse and bless. Level 3, put him to rest. See my Spotify, all right? Catch my link.
It's still alive.
Oh, they
Nice
thought. We all thought.
Okay, opportunity is dropped. I love the jab, though. Check them. Do not let them get away with stuff like that for free. If you're unsure in situations like this, especially early in the game, throw a jab out there.
Yeah, throw a little jab. I believe hers is 4 frames, so it makes sense to throw something with the quickness. I get it. All right. Kim moving on for some Lily. I feel like that is going to be a gremlin of a character when to get more confident in accessing the one brain cell. I feel like y'all are thinking a little bit too much. Just dive in. Get the windmills going and flowing plus frames. Go for strike, throw, command grab, bro. Come on, stop. You don't need this. Just get out of here. You Honda players too. Get this out
catching
of here.
strays, bro. He's not even on the screen. Oh my God. You know, Chad, I thought it was a bit from him that he hated grapplers like that. I thought it was a bit. And then we're rooming together this weekend, and he's just in the hotel room unprovoked.
Maulding.
Maulding
about
playing the computer. He's playing JP against like computer DJ, complaining about Geef. And I was like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I hate, you know what's wild is I don't hate command grab characters all the way. It's just Geef. I just hate that character. I hate that character with that passion.
It's not a bit. It's unprovoked.
I pray that Capcom continues their historic efforts of nerfing that character throughout every single season.
That's cool.
For good reason. Grapplers don't need their frontal lobe. There's nothing there. It's empty.
We're gonna have
Slayer, you spitting.
Mikaul facing up against Deeancer. These two actually were playing in the pool that me and Raph commentated earlier.
Yeah.
Both very, very strong players here. And if that's any word to what we saw earlier, like you said, it was a pool full of DJs and Ryus for sure.
Yeah.
So I believe Deeancer is a DJ player.
Correct.
And then I don't actually quite remember what Mikaul played.
Mikaul, believe was the one that took down Dr. African into losers with his
Ken. Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Like so much that Dr. African was like shook. Every time he saw Kenny, he was like, dang, I gotta fight this.
Oh my God.
My man was like, this character, I gotta fight him. Mikaul has some good neutral, so we'll see what happens.
I definitely agree. We were talking about characters and how they interact with the drive gauge and how things go. I think that Ken is in the conversation for one of the best characters at utilizing the drive gauge for drive rushes, and is also in the conversation for the hardest character to play against when you're in burnout. This character's so good at abusing the drive gauge.
Yeah, I would say that he's up there,
He's up
especially
there.
with his, Dragon Lash is insane.
Yep.
I don't know if medium kick Dragon Lash is plus enough to harass, people, but I mean, like, when you're out of options in burnout, like, you're holding that pressure.
Yeah.
The corner carry, too, as well. Some of this stuff carries risk, but a lot of reward. Actually, less risk now. Setting heavy kick is, what, -4 now? Instead of, like, -5 or more than that? I'm not sure. That's an insane change.
He's chilling now.
He's chilling. That's into, like, run after you get, like, a counter, a punish counter. Like, it's pretty good. He's a pretty good character. Well-rounded, good damage. They still have another good, well-rounded character. That is DJ.
Oh, footsies, the punish counter. Uses the so cool, just get out of dodge.
Slide, apply, doing it raw. DeeAncer risking it. That was a big lead, though. Oh, the overhead from the button. I mean, typically we see drive rush into crushing light kick from the Ken, so it makes sense to go for the overhead. Kind of bet a little bit.
Yeah, low crush definitely a very effective tool in this game right now with the current meta, trying to get aggressive as we get one drive impact deserves another into the EX up punches, and that is a kill for DeeAncer.
I like that from DeeAncer. Good space to not give up too much room. And don't corner carry too here from Mikaul. Uh-oh. As soon as I say it at the top, off the light. Back to mid-range, runs the EX. Rushes in with the stand, fierce, look at the fall, but this is where Ken works. The Jinrai loops, get real nasty. Stand heavy kick, punch counter, no follow-up. I think you want to go for drive rush. Maybe DP, possibly. Run would have worked better there, but hey, still has a lead.
Looking for that light kick, not going to get there. Yep, the whip, very safe, especially in burnout.
You mentioned that stand, fierce, other buttons, nasty in burnout to deal with. Don't whip a damn thing. Too close to that corner, one more impact. Oh, but let him recover. However, one touch in the corner, back throw.
Uh-oh. This is trouble. What a shimmy.
That's almost dead. That's it. Oh, that could have been it. Finish it. DeeAncer with no super. I believe Stand Fierce links into level 3.
Trouble, nice parry, stopping everything.
Oh, no! Mistakes from DeeAncer. And he had it too. It was a confirmed into CA to see him out of here for this game. Off the low. Kick at the shins.
Backing it off a little bit. I like that use is so cool. I think he's one of the best DJs I've seen so far today at this tournament at being able to use the weave.
Backs up for the anti-air. Light kick, drive rush right after. There we go. Now we see the CA. That's going to get a fat lead. That's pretty dang good. Plus, game drop, drive gauge back, and your gauge comes back too. There's a lockdown a little bit. I like that. Oh, got a shimmy. Bro,
this is hella experimental. I like that.
Look, most of the fireball, but still got clipped. Might be some recovery on that.
Looks like it might have been. Still choosing that so cool to space himself out. Not giving up too much real estate though. Ken is a big bully, and he's doing a great job of not getting bullied. And as I say that, the Katsu to the corner.
Overhead. Spinning all that bar. Will it be worth it? Impact. Here's the clap back. It's a DP follow-up. To find the finish. He's so afraid of that bar at the bottom of the super.
Oh my god, that EX fireball was so
Chip
fast.
him out, chip him out. Don't get jumped in on. Oh, he tried to do the anti-slide, but it wasn't applied. I've seen that clip. They said, yo, just simply anti-with slide, bro. It's not so simple. It's not so simple.
If it's so easy, you do it.
You do it. You do it. In tournament with 10K up on there. Come on.
Great confirmed. Tatsu takes it all the way to the corner. Corner carry always strong for Ken here. Ball up on the record kicks. Gets the crouching medium. I like that.
Yeah, Tatsu is so cheap. Great side switch tool. If you're lucky, get that light punch right after. Oh, big punch counter right here. Just cool follow-up. Try to rush in, got clipped, heavy kick. Dragon Lash is plus.
Backs it off. Willing to give up the space. I love that. Buffered the knee. Very, very active on the way down. Plus frames again.
Another throw. Mikaul working him in the corner.
I like that. If there's a gap, you can always mash. Tatsu comes through. Is it enough? It is. Woo.
EX Shore you for the finish. Mikaul mopping up a lot of big names. Not saying they're not, but when I think about people that have been playing Street Fighter 5 and making waves, DeeAncer was early game. Bang. We saw Dr. African taking down the losers by Mikaul. He might claim another head today.
Ooh, okay, good contest there. Interrupts the drive rush. That's huge. Look at the gauge now.
Uh-oh. Once again. The back scratcher. From the front now.
Oh, no. Keep that pressure going. Drive rush answered once again. Very nice jab. He's going to answer with a CA of his own. Not going to get the full animation, though.
The DP follow-up, though. That's sick. Heavy again. Keeps a nice and mini crouch spears. No follow-up, though. He's burnt out. He's burnt out. DeeAncer with the trades. That DI bar at the top. Yo, Mikaul said, I ain't gonna stop the jab. Nothing for the vault alone. Mikaul claims another head and moves through winners. Ridiculous. In the scramble situations, things are looking sunny side up.
I don't know that I've ever seen a player walk that aggressively and that confidently forward. Was just walking him down at every single stage. Absolutely had the McGregor shoulders going, bro. He had him with the, oh my God,
crazy.
Dude, walking him down.
Crazy.
Good stuff. Even in burnout. Said, I don't
You're
care.
in burnout.
What do I have to lose?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's kind of a good idea to not back down. Because then you're holding all that pressure, holding all that chip and things like that. You actually build up more bar moving forward, being more aggressive. And it's something that maybe other players don't expect. It's like, bro, you're minus. Like run. Like, why are you walking towards me?
Nah,
I like that.
Fight back. Frame data is a mindset. I'm in there.
I love that. Mikaul also with that confidence. We've seen them check so many of the drive rushes continuously. They were either at a distance or it seemed like they were doing it on reaction. I don't want to say it's on perfect reaction. Maybe it was prediction in there. And jabs are not very committal, but it was a great idea to not let that come through because that was such a big party star for that character. They got good, normals, but to preemptively stop and stop bust frames from happening, good stuff. All right.
Whew. Looks like we're about to have our next players up and ready to bat, but before we do get into that, I just want to say once again, thank you for joining us here, whether you are here in the house or you're at home watching for DreamHack Dallas as we continue to push things forward here on the DreamHack Fighters channel. It has been an incredible time, and it's just going to keep going. Street Fighter today. Tomorrow morning is Guilty Gear Strive Top 8. After that is Tekken, and then to finish it off, we're going to have the Top 8 for Street Fighter 6.
It's going to be a fantastic time out here at DreamHack, as it always is. When is it not, DreamHack Fighters has been putting this on for, dang, a long time. Remember Atlanta last year?
Yep.
And then this year, San Diego. And then right now in Dallas. And then later on this year, I can't wait to see how things develop as we get to another Street Fighter 6 tournament, hopefully at Atlanta. But hey, right now we're still getting through this full play and making our way to the top spot. As you said, tomorrow. We'll get there. But right now on the screen, it's Barbar versus Espadah.
Okay, we'll have to see what the character selection is going to end up being. We've had a good amount of diversity so far. Only a couple characters that haven't been repped. Haven't seen much Blanka, haven't seen much Dalsum. I feel like the characters that we're not seeing as often right now are the characters that are going to take a little more time, because I feel like Blanka is like super technical in particular in this game. And I feel like Dalsum can be very similar in most of his iterations.
Yeah. I mean, Sim's always been a character that you have to spend a lot of time with, and even right now, I feel like some of the Sim players are. It feels like because the risk behind the button is a little bit difficult to deal with. Like, a lot of them are like, I don't know if this character's good. Spoilers. He's really good.
We'll see.
You have to switch up your style. You have to play Street Fighter 6. Can't just whip buttons for free. God forbid you have to put two of your brain cells together.
Use your noodle.
Use your noodle just a little bit to think about the economy of buttons you spend. I'm sorry. I'm hating on Sim. I almost played Sim too, I ain't gonna lie, because I think he's really good. But anyway, we'll probably see those characters getting developed. This is the day 2 tournament. Of this game, I think, we'll see things develop as things go on. People want the cheap stuff, and I get it. I get it. You see the money, you want to get cheap with it.
Absolutely. I mean, if you're competing at this, that's when I see players playing like coming through with the Ryu. I mean, stuff like that. Just playing things that they know, playing things that they're comfortable with. And then some of these players are, I mean, they're going to stick with Ryu long term. He's looking really good. This is one of the best iterations of Ryu I've seen in like a fighting game. I think this Ryu is really, really good.
Reminds me of Alpha 2 Ryu a little bit. In terms of like enjoyment, maybe even Alpha 3.
Anime Ryu, I see.
Yeah. Yo, Street Fighter was, it has always been. It's kind of anime. Sorry, y'all. You're not a normie for playing Street Fighter, bro. You with everybody else in the crew. All right, let's get nice and normal with Ryu. Old Vanilla versus Ken, the friend.
To see, it's going to be a the classic matchup for sure. I'm interested to see how it goes with the Fireball game here, because I feel like Ken has one of the better Fireballs we've seen from Ken in the Street Fighter. I think he has a actually very good Fireball game. A lot of times, it feels like just like a kind of throwaway tool for him. In this game, he can play the war with people.
Yeah, it seems like he can play a lot better. Like, it's still like kind of a poke tool. He doesn't have to get Fireball like knockdown. But I still feel like that tool is at least better, or at least on the level of being a decent Fireball for this game. Still has risk. It still is not as strong as Ryu's Fireball game, but it's prevalent. It's there. All right. Bar though. I feel like I've seen this cat up in Twitch chat a lot. They a player out here.
Oh my God, what a whiff punish here. Gonna go into burnout here, worth the damage. One more interaction, potentially one of the standout things about Ryu is we get a full screen?
Yeah, full screen. You're supposed to parry. So I talked to Flash earlier. He said just parry that, even normal parry, you'll be able to punish. See if that happens. Walk up, throw. Espadah and Burnout have to hold that stand fierce. Heavy kick, slash. Super, neutral jump. What a call out. 1-800 damage. Bar. I mean, what else can you do? You're at Burnout, so you gotta go for a super to find some sort of rebuttal. But dang.
That gets the run stop, extra little bit of damage. Again, the corner carry is good. EXDP does not want to hold the meaty overhead. Good call.
All right, Bar. Making Espadah sober up. Oh, I like the attention, but too far out to need a rush. But typically EXDP gets some distance. That's good.
I like that. That's the drive rush rock pretty much the whole way through. Checking that Fireball game. Close the distance. The parries come through. Nice stuff.
Well, the crowd's gonna kick this one, Lance, but that is minus.
Uh-oh. Everyone's in burnout. Everyone has meter.
Espadah could have killed. He kicked in the super. Bar can kill definitely right now. Jump in. This should be the win. The DP. Oh, it's one of my favorite ones. Sit down and shut up.
Man. Puts hands on him, sends him straight into the dirt. That's going to be the round, and that's going to be the game. That's Bar taking the first one.
My man said, sit down and shut up.
Your boy is violent.
Yo, he is. Yo, the kid, he lost it all. The kid FTs, bro. The kid FTs make it feel different.
Ooh, I like that follow-up there. Had already landed the drive impact there. Was feeling confident. Here we go. Even going into burnout, it's worth the offense here for Espadah. It breaks the drive impact.
Marks off 3 hits, gets a side switch super. Fantastic stuff from Espadah. One more hit in that light kick will do it.
I don't even know what just happened that round. That was so quick. Oh my God.
Rushes with a light kick. There's something overhead too far out though. Or at least differently timed, I guess. Stand fierce. That stand fierce will danger from the corner. Along with light kick, I've seen Daigo utilize those 2 buttons to harass up in the corner, and it's hard to find a way out.
Okay, like that Tatsu. Being very aggressive with the decision making here. Has max bar as far as the drive gauge. Spends 1 EX. Espadah not too worried about it and gets the cancel. That should be a kill. Doesn't have to spend any bar. 1-1.
1-1 right now. Bar versus Espadah. Bar back to the character select screen. Look how quick that is. Look at how instantaneous things are in this game. It feels so good.
I love it. That being able to just rematch so fast is the dream. It's everything I've ever wanted.
It's reality.
Get me back in quick.
It's reality. Takes a second. Make sure the head's working. All right, okay. That is one of the best. That is one of the best features of this game too. As well.
Really good.
Not only is the fast, rematch great, but also the fact that you can be a complete weirdo in the versus screen.
Oh, EX with a punish counter there. Just breaks out of pressure. Up a little bit. Sending heavy kick, good, but the DP is better. The idea so far, but that's that EX Tatsu you were talking about. Tries to go for the run stop, looking for the optimal stuff. Doesn't work out, but still finds a knockdown to the corner.
And put the gaps in there. Super. Espadah was aware. And the whip medium kick. Not the best choice for an anti-air. Committed and had to hold the throw. So I'm guessing maybe a minute of standing medium kick, and unfortunately just gotta walk back and get those DPs like that because Espadah is about to make this a wrap. He sits on set point.
Check those feet just a little bit. Gets the jump in, big damage. Even with the burnout, I think it's worth it.
You have that corner position. You have to be careful about impact. Now Espadah finds his way out. It's an option. Stop you at the hold. Super did not block it out. And look at that. Ken gets a side switch too. What a counter hit combo. Bar Espadah going to final game, final round.
Still on the winner's side. One of these two are going to have to head to the losers, though. Nice DP to start. Dashes up and is very respectful on wake up.
Timid with it. Overhead parry. Oh, but it wasn't a perfect parry. It's a punish. That EXTP. Overhead off the JANinHTown kick. It's a level 3. Impact.
Wow, that was
super.
So far, too far though, it whips.
One more chance, and Espadah still lands. The donkey kick right after, and stays solid. Ooh, that could have been rush into, you're in the losers, rushing down the losers.
Oh my God, it's always so close. And that is one of the nerve-wracking things about both of those characters is how explosive the damage is. Very different styles of finding that damage, but man, the fists all feel the same.
Oh yeah. At the end of the day, the life bar goes like this. The life bar goes like this.
Dude.
Oh, I like Street Fighter 6. It's a fun game.
I am having the time of my life right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Hopefully y'all are having the time of your lives, enjoying this. And I'm sure many other tournaments that have been happening the entire week. I feel like there's been like at least 1 billion tournaments, plus people are streaming. At least 1 billion tournaments. People are streaming. If they're not streaming, they're playing at home. I'm sure y'all are playing at home while watching this too as well. You probably have 3 monitors up, and that's the way it should be on release week.
That's what I'd be doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing when I get home. There's so much footage to go through after this.
There's so much, dude. From like the New York tournament to like all the stuff with Casa. There's so many tournaments to go back and watch. I'm so excited to get to see all this footage, kind of steal all the cheap stuff. That and the Discord's been going crazy. All the Street Fighter 6 Discords I'm in, it's ad after ad, Twitter post after Twitter post. There's so much to sift through. And again, this is the most exciting part of every game is the discovery phase.
Absolutely. I will say, please stop doing the at all in Discord. I don't need to see your 3-hit Twitter clip, bro. I don't need to see that. Please stop that. Every time I look down at my Discord, I'm like, oh, I got a message, and it's just like, did you guys see this combo? Yes. But you all can send us some combos over if you want to show us some cool stuff. Add us on Twitter. I'm down to look at stuff on Twitter. All right.
Tag me
Discord,
tag me in Hom stuff.
Don't tag me in Geek stuff. Don't tag me. Don't tag me
in Geek stuff.
You know what? Actually, can you tag me in some anti-Geek stuff? I'd love to see that. And I'd love to see this next match right here. DeeSea going against OliverQueen.
Okay. Another one coming up. Dude, top 48 is cruising through. This has been, can I just say, from the perspective of a tournament goer and watching everyone this weekend, this tournament has run ridiculously smooth and on time. Huge shout outs to the TO staff, everybody involved in that. Duelist, Dennis, Tong, Jabali, and everybody that they have on their teams when it comes to FGC and Smash. This has been a ridiculously well-run tournament from a TO perspective.
And of course, production. Can't forget TampaNeverSleeps, the best of the business. You know, making this look crisp and clear for all of you.
Oh man, our gimbal guy that is on stage, shouts to Fredo, actually top 8 at Marvel while he was doing this production.
While he put down the gimbal to pick up the sticks.
He did.
That was insane.
He did well.
All right.
That's my boy. He's eating a chewy bar right now. But another DJ and another Ryu. I'm telling you, bro, these are the characters of, maybe Texas just likes these two characters, bro. Because this has been it.
Well, they saw all that tech on Twitter, and they're like, oh. I mean, Ryu's the character that you got to play during the demo, so there's a lot of comfortability with that for a tournament like this. And then DJ is just, he's really good.
He's the coolest he's ever been.
As we've seen.
Okay, but start it off. Goes for the EX. 2 hits is not enough. 3 is required. Drive Impact is going to blow that up.
Off for the throw. Punish counter sweep. I like that. Get that knockdown. Going for the mix. Fireball right after. Maybe he can keep up with the fireball game, but until Digit Charge hits, because you can kind of Digit Charge, you get the hit, the full Digit Charge on the knockdown. You have to go for Oki all the time. Keep that zoning up.
Okay, double fireball once again. It's very consistently getting the parries. Nice jump in though, spending a ton of the drive gates to get a huge amount of damage, and now we're potentially 1 touch away.
We got to finish this. Another jump in. Drive rush combo, crouch fierce, but didn't, or the back heavy. Either way, did not find the finish right there. Oh, punish counter though. Bro, you had it the bar at the bottom, said was supposed to win. One more hit will be the end here. Either side. Could be 2 out either way. Good stuff though. Queen pulls it back.
Yeah, that neutral jump gets absolutely blown up by the DP. Drive Impact pushing back, taking a little bit of damage off the drive gauge here. Not doing too much though.
Impact, but here's the clap back. I'm gonna get that splat. 4 fears. Fantastic button.
Okay, back throw. Takes control of the screen a little bit more. Nice parries here to prevent that little bit of chip to the guard gauge and gets the jump over.
Queen's got such good anti-fireball tendencies. Jump in, parries. Oh, Impact again. 4 fears. This conversion's about to be real nasty. Look at that bar at the bottom. DP in the super. Okay, Daigo.
Max damage to take the kill. Round 1 is done. A little drink out of the jug.
Yeah. Stay hydrated.
Of course, as
you love to see it.
Does. That's a good reminder. Let me get that. Oh my god. Into the next round.
I get a little sippy sip myself.
Getting the one over here. OliverQueen looking good. The low forward fireball, the classic Ryu.
Gen charge again. Let's see how he operates against his fireball. Obviously, he has to stock up with it. Uh-oh. Rush in the medium. Extra plus range. Use the fireball, but deny with the parry.
Okay, got the charge up this time. He's trying to get a little more aggressive with it here. If he finds a hit with that charge, it's going to be a huge conversion. EX up kicks instead, but no more pressure.
Big bet. Here's the back throw. Careful of that impact. That's why DeeSea backs him up a bit. What an anti-air. And the rest of the back throw. He's looking great with the position and overhead. Yeah, he blocked those. Impact against the rush.
Missed out on some damage though. With the double fireball, not going to find much off of it here. 40 seconds left on the clock, not quite a factor yet, but gotta keep it in mind. Easy jump in, easy anti-air, and not quite an easy finish though.
Gotta finish it. One more hit will do it. You're in chip, and that's it.
Dude, that 2-hit fireball is unreal.
It's really good. It's really, as many things are on this character toolkit, it's really good. Yo, go to the fireball, but I wonder if there's like a space you can bait that out, try to punish recovery. Either way, Queen lands a jump in. Backs up for the anti-air, DP.
So is good. Pressure in the corner. Yeah, fake Sobot, not gonna let that rock.
Uh-oh, Stan Fears. You take DP. No super though. Saving that bar for the next round.
Nice, okay. Check the fake. Standing light kick, good way to go. 1 round apiece. Level 3 available for both players now. High-powered action about to come. That's the perfect parry comes through.
Only a throw though. Rushing the throw in the corner. OliverQueen don't got that much bar to play with in terms of, oh, parry, back throw. You did perfect parry back throw. You know what, take the damage. Take the space into this place. I like it.
And with all those punish counters here, we're already in burnout here. OliverQueen in danger of getting killed on the next touch here with 3 bars available.
Falls to the fireball. Zoning real good and a lot of bars, a lot of drive gauge. Puts back here for Queen. Uh-oh, about to be the king of this super. Oh, God, dang.
Oh my God, dude, the chin gets checked and unfortunately does not pass the test. That's gonna be OliverQueen, 2-1.
Good stuff. You know, when it comes to, the mix-up, one final mix-up on the way out. He's like, I'm gonna get you one last time. One last time. Hold that.
Oh my God. I'm gonna just start reaching out to people with the Good game.
Like this. Like this. Curve it a little bit.
Oh my god, dude.
Like this. Little curve on it.
The mix.
The mix.
What you gonna do about it?
Mix. Put out both hands. You're doing your nails.
Oh,
Anyway, we move on. We move on. That was DeeSea versus OliverQueen. Let's see what's next up on the deck. I saw my boy Ice. I don't know how far he's gotten.
Okay.
I know that he doesn't want to play JP because he feels that that character is, you know, like he's not developed with it just yet. He's got the guile.
That's true. I mean, JP is a newer character for sure. Definitely has a lot. There's a lot to him from the clips that I've seen and the things that people are starting to theory fighter for his corner pressure. He seems like one of the scariest characters when it comes to the corner pressure. Being able to get the combos, full combos off of throws and reset the situation.
He's good. He's still good. Don't let the Guile players try to downplay that character.
I agree.
Like, you know, oh, he lost his boom moves. He lost sauce, but didn't lose what makes him good.
He's got the nooch.
He's got the nooch. He's got the fireball. He's got the good pressure. He's got the good buttons. It's still there. Bazooka-Knee maybe not as good as previously, but it's still there. And he works with the system mechanics perfectly.
Okay.
So, you know.
Let me tell you, I heard in my ear, we have some updated information here.
Okay.
It's coming over it was in Morse code. You guys don't know that I can translate Morse code that quickly.
Okay, well, all right.
Top 16 is where we are now. And our first match, when we do get our top 16 players up, is going to be a very fun one.
What's that?
Punk is first.
Okay.
Facing off against a player that a lot of people probably do know. And there's a bunch of different games you might know him from. It's going to be JANinHTown is going to be on the other side here. Jan, for those that do not know, plays Guilty Gear, is one of the smartest Marvel players to have ever played Marvel. I know that has played Street Fighter before and has been very successful.
Abigail player, yeah.
Jan is a really, really good player, and he almost always plays big bodies.
Almost always. I'm going to take a guess here. Marisa.
I would, if I was a betting man, which I am.
But you are.
That would be what I would bet on.
I would put money on that too.
It just seems correct.
Probably not.
It just seems correct.
Yeah, you know, if you like big body characters, if you like Abigail, you'll probably like Marisa.
Bro,
you know,
the Superman punch is really hard. It
is
really hard to deal with.
It's really difficult. I feel like because early days, maybe we're not structured in defense.
I agree.
I want to see more people like Perfect Berry. I want to see more people. Well, I'm assuming what might be gaps in her target combos or these charge up moments, you know, once we get more comfortable with that. But once these hits land, it's 70%. Like, it's hard to see that character maybe being bad. Might have more layers when she'll bait things out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But she's got the stance that breaks the game. A stance that, even when you're in burnout, can bust through drive impact.
Yes.
It is really, really, really good. So,
I agree.
You know, she's cooking.
She's a character that definitely has a lot to her, but we'll see if that even is going to be the pick. That's just our guess. There could be a Geef potentially. There could be. There's other things. There's other things it could be for sure. I mean, Jan is just a player who is very, very. I would say. It's like a dramatic word to say, but I would say cerebral is definitely in his realm. He's a very, very. He likes to play the player a lot. He's very good at that. Like I said before, he was widely considered one of the smartest Hulk players in his time playing Marvel. He's very, very smart. And also, I hope that he might bring his own personal chair onto the stream.
His own personal chair.
Which I love that he does.
Whoa, hold on. You telling me he's got his own chair?
We might see it. Yeah, he's pulling the chair out.
He's pulling the chair out? Can we see the chair,
though?
I want to see the chair.
That's what I need to see.
Can I see the chair?
For anyone that does not know, Jan brings his own chair up.
He's lounging.
He's in a lawn chair, bro.
Is it a lawn chair? Is it something special about it? Is it better for the back?
The comfortability, and it has a cup holder.
It has a cup holder?
Yeah, of course it has a cup holder. Come on, man.
Okay.
And it's always been this way. That's just his comfort zone, man.
He's just walking around the venue with a whole ass chair on his, just carrying that around.
He's real, bro. He's real.
That's a demon, bro.
He's real.
I don't want to play somewhere like that. They're too comfortable. That's a lucky chair.
I don't know if it's always the same chair. It might be. But yeah, no, it's just a comfort thing for him, man. We like to see it. That's all you need.
I guess.
I mean, it's the same as some people playing on the floor. There's a Melee player from Japan who lays down 3 chairs and lays on his stomach across them to play.
Lays on his stomach.
Yeah. People just want to play however they're comfortable. I respect it. As long as you're not disruptive, who cares?
Yeah, not being weird or whatever.
Cares?
Yeah, that's great. Yo, do what you gotta do, I guess. You know. I'm just imagining Jan just like.
Chad, I know someone in the chat knows about Melee. If you can remind me the name of that player.
Yeah, I wanna know the name. That is Rudolph. They say Rudolph.
Yes,
Rudolph.
dude, he's so good.
Thank you, Chad.
But this might actually be the match here, and it might end up being Zangief and Cammy.
So no way.
Historically, I feel like Zangief does pretty well in this matchup in certain Street Fighters because characters with dive kicks.
I think Zangief did fairly decent against Cammy. Not a match we got to see at the end of Street Fighter 5, but I believe it was like that. I believe it was, you know, you stay medium punch is great, light punch is great, flex is really good. You can't just throw buttons out.
Yes.
Stupidly. Flex not in this game. So we'll have to see what the adjustments are, you know, on the side of Zangief, but damage can be dumped out from him.
Instead of flex now, we're charging standing heavy punch, which is obviously a very, very good normal. He has the headbutt, which is also very, very good. And his sweep and crouching medium are still fantastic buttons.
Oh, no punish here from Punk, though. On the whip, SPD.
SPD also has obnoxious range. Light SPD is very, very far.
Oh, here we go. No Oki, though, but you still have, you know, drive rush, up that out. Nice anti-air. And the DP puts him right back in the corner. Dan getting harassed right now. Long range buttons. I like that from Punk.
Okay, found your knockdown here. Gets the throw. Throw loops. There's potential. And he's going to go for the second one here. Jan on wake up is going to get hit with crouching fears, but still going to be able to get back to the stand-up game.
Oh, gets the sweep. Right into the rush and taking Jan down with the super. That's the end of the round. Yeah. You see that distance? He knows.
He does.
He knows the SPD range. That's why he was on his phone. He's like, okay, let me check the exact.
Let's see how many units it is.
Yeah, how many units this is.
Gotta be careful though, swinging out these normals here. In footsies, Zangief can just decline footsies and go for armored bear grab.
Oh,
have to be really careful.
Yeah. Find a way in. He hits dive kick. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a punish though. Deeancer's got a big one.
Uh-oh, damage time, half your life, the pot buster.
And what's so good is that you build up that drive gauge back during that cutscene. Uh-oh, he's in burnout. So Punk is harassed. Careful with that bar at the bottom, that level 3.
Oh, trying to go for the jump back, not gonna work out here. Still pressure in the corner.
Super. Oh, it hits, you got too close.
Oh my God, and you don't even have to ask. You don't even have to ask, bro.
I was about to look over to James.
No need for James. We love James. No need for James on that one.
No. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
Oh, and again, declines neutral.
Raw. What's up the EX on him? Punk. He's a little too passive in this match, but it makes sense. Deep just with that crouch fears. That poke with that, I believe, Sam medium kick.
Yeah, standing meat was so good. Doesn't get the punish here, though. Is able to get the lariat for the actual knockdown this time. But Punk wakes up with the button. Good jab.
Burnout now. That makes the magic happen. Huh? Hey, yo, okay. I know the range is like similar, but it don't feel similar. Here's the anti-air super. It won't land. It doesn't get the hit for the drop. Jan, he's not dead. Impact. This should be a wrap the charge up. Oh God, I thought he was still alive somehow.
Me
too. My God, my heart.
That is just a drop combo. If you hit crouch, if you hit standing medium, I think you can just go through with the, oh my God. No time for analysis, we're back in the dirt.
Yeah, dying on the dirt. Gets to pick up the lariat. I'd like to get the man grab. Comes out of there, holding north, not go south.
Oh no, no, no. Life bar, look at toasted. With the drive rush, does get the jab. SPD is jumped.
Okay, up in the corner. Yeah, careful. Has to walk back a little bit. Avoiding SPD. Dive kick right after the combo. Don't keep nothing negative.
Another good trade. The light kick. Good attempt to punish there from Punk. Looking close to burnout. Does get the wall splat. And it is enough to kill. Doesn't have to spend any bar either. That's huge.
Ooh. My heart, though. Even though this is like, you know, set point Punk, it'll all go something different. We've seen Jan. Man, a lot of big boy damage. The type that does the attacks. Look for that light kick into rush right after. Definitely seen that continuously from the side of Jan. Oh, too far for the SPD to land. And Punk using his bar to full effect.
Okay, good blocks all around. Still, bro, heavy kick. Putting in overtime.
Dang, the hit confirm in the super. I got damage 2. Hold up. Not through. Not yet. Oh my God.
Not what?
Let me
Not
stop.
what?
Let me stop.
Wow, good stuff there for sure. Is able to close it there. Standing medium kick straight into the super. Good effort from Jan, showing off the Geep a little bit, but Punk is just a little too solid. He adapted to how the SPDs were kind of flowing very, very quickly. Faster than I was expecting. Not to say that Punk is slow to adapt, but like, man, he was just like, what? He got SPD twice in one round and just never again.
Never again.
Never.
You see that perfect range and poke with the perfect button, and make sure if Jan were to micro walk forward that, you know, he'd back up a little bit too. And make the most of his drive gauge as much as possible. Get the wall slap, put him in burnout, and it was a wrap. And again, if you are just blocking, you're dropping. That drive gauge is going like this as you hold up your hands. You gotta fight back, and it seems like it might be kind of hard for Geef up in that matchup. But again, early days. Early days. Geef players already see you up in the chat. Welcome to the scam meta. Is it Scammy Cammy again?
Oh my God, not
Scammy
again,
Cammy?
bro, not again. I think that if you're gonna commit to playing Geef, I think you just need to commit to getting really good footsies. Because he's the type of character where you're gonna need to be hitting normals with that Ric Flair chop, bro. Standing medium is gonna be the answer. Trust me, if you're going to play Geef in this game, you need footsies. It's going to be really, really important. Because you can cheese people. At the low level, you can cheese people. But then when you start hitting people that are really good and start playing footsies and know the spacings, you're going to have to start finessing people in footsies. You have to. Yeah, you have to. Something like that, like Punk is so dominant with it. We'll be on the top 8. That will be Punk and Winterside tomorrow. Yes. But right now, at this moment, HawaiianShirtMan versus Saykin up next. Hopefully, his leg is fixed. Yeah, hopefully the knee's feeling good. I know that hurt, bro. I know my man is in some pain. Hopefully that is right. That's not the smallest stage ever, no, it's not. It's a drop. It's a drop. But he definitely hopped off it. Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's walking good. He's walking good, I think. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. He's all right. He stood up. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Dude, the dangers of Street Fighter 6. You get so hyped to jump off the stage, bro. We gotta raise the ESRB rating on this game. He's jumping off stages, bro. Look like a different game, like Mortal Kombat. Oh, but like we said, HawaiianShirtMan has been one of the best reps of DJ that we've seen. It's definitely been leaning more into the mix-up style of things. Is adapting a little more to the gameplay here and there, but that fake up kick into the left-right mix-ups has been deadly. And he's using that knee, how DJ's able to make himself fall a little faster and get a shorter jump arc. He's using it like a dive kick, bro. Yeah, it's really nasty. So I'm trying to think of like ways that you might be able to fight that. As a general way, maybe parry is the play, right? Maybe perfect parry. I feel like that's the problem with us right now, and what part of the meta has to shift is everything that I think is a problem right now. My answer is like, I mean, parry probably works. We don't have answers yet. We're still working on it. It's day 2, bro. We're still working on it. Our greatest scientists are still in the lab trying to solve these problems. Shout out to my boy Automatic, the world's strongest laboratory. That's the homie I'm always watching in. If you're looking for answers, you go to Automatic. All right. Also, to my boy Zaffarino too as well, who is also a great teacher. There's a lot of great teachers in the FGC. Even Dr. African himself is a fantastic teacher out here in the Texas scene. HawaiianShirtMan. That's one of those that reigns supreme. Let's see what happens with DJ against JP. Finally, first JP I've seen all weekend. Thank you, God. Okay, JP, as we know, a lot of people have been comparing him to a lot of characters in other games. He has a great zoning game, great kind of trap pressure, and has very tricky special moves, we'll say. Yeah. We'll see if you can get those things off, though. His neutral, I was talking to Ice about this. Like, his mid-range feels kind of weird to standing medium punch. I think it has a little bit of recovery, so you might think that that button can be usable, but it's not if you whiff and someone like predictably jumps in. Proximity kick also, maybe not the best conversion, Started with the parry, however, did not get what he wanted. Has to go for the back throw. Trying to set up shop to make him drop. I don't know if it's going to happen. I like that too. Try to go for the throw. Has a good idea of what to do to deal with people trying to go for the parry on his projectiles. I like that. There we go. Works out. Fireball follow-up. Walk up with a throw. Wow, up kicks. Sends something to burn out, but it's well worth it. In burnout, but as long as you get outside this corner like this, nothing after it though. Medium does find the follow-up. Bro, the ghost. Dude.
No Casper.
What is that? Full screen? Full screen? Are you serious? That's 5 hits. He's not near you.
You know what's wild though? I actually think that DeeJay can drive rush forward and give the fireballs. I've seen that from, I forgot who posted that tech, but DeeJay has a better job of dealing with that than most other characters. Impact, but here's the clapback. Y'all know what's about to be. No side switch, still up the combo. Not bad, got a lot of damage. Knock him down.
DJ's, he could have got frame advantage, but he said instead, I'm about to hit him with it.
I'm going to leave us up with a perfect KO. Man, what do I know? He's doing good right now. Go ahead, do what you got to do, HawaiianShirtMan.
Oh, and it's very aggressive on a switch, not a slider, bro. Comes straight through right at the start.
Was able to get the crouching light punch follow-up. A little too far out. That mix. It's time to Sobot connect to it overhead. We just backs him up. Fireball follow-up. He's relentless. However, he's taken. He's at level 2. He's at level 2. Level 3.
I like this actually. Cash out. Get yourself back into this here. Even life totals now. I think it's a great decision, and you got priority.
Wake up, super. Let hit. Yes, it will. Full conversion. Full combo. Side switch the mix. Houdini, you can't even see me. Oh my God, that was nasty.
Wow.
You know what I'm gonna say, Chad? You know what I need. I need that in my inbox. I need that. I need to go to my Twitter. I need to be like, yo, I got you, bro. That was nasty. I didn't even know you can find a follow-up after the super. That's
dude.
so cool.
The intentional drop.
Give me that.
Found the knockdown there after the target combo. Looking good. Pressure's on. And of course, what a good reaction to get the punish counter. Yes, sir. We've seen it all weekend.
Build that par. My man's having too much fun. A person having fun playing fighting games is the most dangerous cat. I don't know if we can anti-air. Maybe crouch fierce might work. Got the parry. Decides to stop the fireball. It's a weird sort of parry, but hey, it works out. The fireball, you know, follows for a little bit, homes in. Uh-oh, let's begin that damage. Maybe level 2? Can he stick with this? He's in burnout. You can chip him out quite a bit.
Oh, EX trades, but trades are not what you can afford right now. Tries to go for the ghost, but gets jabbed out of it. A round now again in favor of HawaiianShirtMan.
I am the original. Bullet. Crouching medium punch. Nothing really after. I don't know if you can get Sawato after that. I'm not sure.
Went for the parry, not able to get there. Nice tag.
He's been so good about lining these crouching medium kicks like slides. Get these knockdowns. Either go for like rush and a throw or that jump medium kick. So about medium kick, I should say. Even the normal jump medium kick is actually pretty good though.
Wow.
Hold that throw, gets the impact.
Yeah, really good reaction there. Goes for the super for the anti-air, but it already jumped over, was way too high. HawaiianShirtMan pressures on in the corner, baits out the parry, doesn't get the level 3 though.
One more hit will be it. Impact, splat, another dance. Uh-oh, don't even alive to that level 2. Shimmy, doesn't really after it. EX connects, or the OD you see. And HawaiianShirtMan himself is OD.
And he's up once again. Good stuff for sure. HawaiianShirtMan punching the ticket.
Oh, hold on. Camera on him.
He can't handle another one.
No,
he can't handle another one.
Let him do it. Top 8 HawaiianShirtMan. Yes, sir. What a guy, what a guy. What a celebration, too, to make it in top 8 of DreamHack Dallas. Remember this 10K? I'd be celebrating like that, too, in some sort of money.
Listen, man, I was nervous. I was like, I don't know if he could take another one of these celebrations, bro. We can't go up the stage again, bro. Yeah, exactly. You got one more, bro. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God. I'm dying.
But seeing the energy, seeing these like the new storylines start to get written, seeing these players, not necessarily all new players, because it's not like HawaiianShirtMan is new to the scene here.
Of course.
But seeing these players kind of pave their own way here, coming into this new game, this is exciting. It's so exciting to see the beginning of these stories.
Being part of the genesis of this new era of Street Fighter, it's a feeling I can't describe. You know,
it's unreal.
I was there for 5, but not in this way. Not traveling. Not commentating, not being at tournaments and stuff like that. I was online, and one of the things I kind of regret a little bit is not traveling and being offline. You know, online is great. Don't get me wrong, especially with this great online for 6.
Yeah.
But there's something different about like being around people, playing sets in person, you know, being like seeing people's faces when they lose or win. It's a different sort of energy. So you didn't come here this year. I'm gonna need to see you next year or at Atlanta. Catch me in Atlanta, come on.
Exactly, that and all the other different Street Fighter 6 tournaments that are going to be going on all around the United States, the US, and beyond. So everywhere in between, there's going to be a ton of different Street Fighter action. Find your local scene, do yourself a huge favor, and get involved. I promise you, it will change your life. You will not regret it.
Yeah, 100%. You know, this even at local, you know, level, that is.
It'll change.
It'll change it, man. Hey, man, hitting them locals and after talks and, you know, the salt right out. There's nothing better than the debates.
No, not to go too deep into the
anger,
off-topic random stuff, but that's literally how TNS started. Us just at locals being home. We were just homies playing fighting games first. I'm telling you, bro, go to locals, have a good time, meet some people, meet some like-minded people. It'll change things for you.
You know, if you don't have a local or something's like not close to you, maybe try to start a local. Say, hey, I've got Street Fighter, I've got a garage. I'll cook some burgers, come through, you know. And then obviously don't be weird, but like, you'll be chill and play some games.
Yeah, and then other people like that as well. That's part of why the online, the good netcode is so important, because having these there's a damn local called the online local, brother.
Literally, the online local. If you really can't go anywhere, you got an online local.
You can find it. You can find it. TNS, them, Casa, there's a ton of people out here running this thing. All I'm trying to say here is that fighting games are pretty great, and you should get involved.
Yes. Get involved, come through some more action. Melbu versus Deathnote. Melbu, the one that put Shine into losers, looking to make their way into the top 8 spot. Deathnote stands in opposition with the Kimberly. I can't even be serious.
Bro, Marisa is terrifying. This character scares me.
But again, first stage jitters and defense ain't there. Let's see what happens. What an interruption from Melbu.
Got the EX, didn't get the follow-up though. Sometimes you'll see a lot of people are going for the step kick for corner carry.
That corner, this is where Kim really thrives. Mid-screen pressure's okay. Maybe not like the longest range buttons, but she's still pretty good. But for the corner, man.
Yeah, when you have movement as quick as her, it can work out.
Yeah. Close the distance real quick. And Deathnote is closing in on Melbu. Punish counter. I don't know if that was stance. The throw comes through. Raw slide. However, Melbu with the punish. He doesn't make the comeback, but it ain't gonna happen like that. Tatsu. That light.
Second round coming up. Deathnote with the jump early. I like that. Changes the jump arc and is able to make that go same side. I don't see that as often from Kimberly. That's nice.
Yeah. Get the stance, push him off. Impact. EX. Low. Try to get that tick throw. Not gonna happen, bro. Punish counter off the light. Jump light kick in. Pound him down. Raw sweet here from Deathnote.
Okay, got the combo, nothing afterwards. A little teleport action. Good block shot from Melbu. Hey, but immediately goes in for the EX. A little bit of a follow-up, and it is enough. Goes straight into level 3.
That'll definitely kill Deathnote. I mean, Melbu was making a big run right here. We talked about how he took that Shine and more. With Deathnote, wrote the name in the book. Melbu. We're talking to Kimberly.
I was gonna say. Okay, interrupts the teleport there, drive rush. Improving that frame data. You've got to be careful about blocking a full bar of dry gauge every time you block that.
I'm not sure which ones are bust, but I feel like some of them might be, and that's, or if not, punishable, maybe not punishable at all.
I think
that's dangerous.
I think that the normal is safe, and I think the special move is not.
Really?
I think. Chat can
back us up.
Check me on that. One is safe and one is not.
Yeah. Slide applied, I like that. The follow-up, get the corner carry out of there. Run. Slide again.
Oh, okay.
With the overhead.
Dude, that overhead from Kim is such a problem. Just letting her get close enough in that CQC to be able to threaten it is a death sentence.
Slow that breath. Right now, throwing chances of Deathnote moving on. Winner's side of things. That's going to drop the low the back out. Rushes in, but nothing after that. Stance. Pierce converts into the EX Tatsu. Oh, I like that impact. Committed too far to the wrong option.
The drive rush doesn't cancel with anything, just wants to get maximum distance. Same side once again. Ooh, chuck her over into the corner now.
Rush interruptions here from the side of Melbu. Uh-oh. parry though. Oh, down on the ground you go. Impact. The bar at the bottom of CA didn't land it, but still gets the throw. There you go. Death Note taking down Melbu.
Yeah, I mean, that is a case of the little David versus Goliath. Kimberly trying to get away from the iron fist of Marisa. That is a terrifying one for sure. But watching them play it out, it feels like the speed of Kimberly is enough to kind of weave in and out of that. It's very high risk, high reward, but I feel like Kim's got the moves to do it.
Yeah, I mean, this character has great defense. In terms of like the stance, outside of it, maybe not so much. The anti situation looks like it's kind of difficult. Like Crouch Fierce looks like it's kind of slow, and it has a lot of reward. I've seen the Big Bird clips. You know, you don't have to show me that 70% damage clip off an anti. It's crazy. Even he's like, bro, I play the character. Why does she have that? I don't know. What I do know is that it's so predictive, and it feels like, you know, if you rush that character down, it's like a slower character in general. Like, typically, Pixie characters do well against slower characters in games, and that may be how things are going. Obviously, early days, we don't know, but we're theorizing.
Of course, and that is half the fun here at DreamHack Dallas, is being here in a big group, having all these people under the same roof, just out here theory crafting, fighting it out, testing things out together. It has been an amazing time, and I want to say once again, as I've continued to say, thank you to DreamHack for not only being as a part of fighting games as they have been, but being able to put us in place to be successful, obviously hiring people like Jabali and Tom to be able to, taking people straight out of the fighting game community that know the things that we type of need. That is the type of care I want to see from the big companies. Huge shouts to DreamHack and ESL for doing those kinds of things. That is so important to have community members be in the lead when it comes to these community events.
You could be coming here and only having like 1 or 2 setups on some rusty PS scores that are heated up. It's
hasn't turned off in 10 years.
Hasn't turned off in 10 years. Water damage. That's not here. Not in DreamHack Fighters, baby. It's all PS5. It's all great play today. Ken versus Luke. Dustin. Ooh, okay, on the Luke. I said, smile that smirk. Uh-oh.
So happy to be here.
Yeah, he's so happy to be here. Why are you playing? I'm just happy to be here.
Oh, man, but here we go. Gonna start us off here, another winner's match. Standing medium kick, I feel like it's like one of the premier buttons from Luke. It's just such a good stop button.
It's a good button not only to stop you from coming in, but also kill the drive gauge.
Yeah.
Heavy whip punish though. I believe Ken's sweep is 8 frames, so should deal with that button. But gotta get in range.
So far, looking like he's not having too many problems being able to get that done. Goes for the EX Tots, who's gonna get DP'd right away.
Backed up for the anti right there. Rising upper. There's that medium kick harassing. Might be able to close her, however, never mind. Light kick. In the rush, but nothing really after it. Nothing substantial. The light punch will seal the deal. Dustin with the first W.
Yeah. Luke's jab, really, really good. Advancing normals. Always very, very strong, especially in late game situations.
Yeah, medium kick every so often. Tried to rush down that fireball. Typical thing, but overhead lands. Comparable overhead is actually insane in this game. It's actually wild.
It is. And there we go, into the burnout. Actually not able to get a conversion from there because couldn't go into the run. Kind of a weird situation here for Ken. Mikaul, how are you gonna handle this? The EX to follow up. Dustin's looking very strong.
That bar at the bottom. Impact. Oh, the stun in the super. It's done. He's like, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, yeah. Oh!
I like that.
He's him.
I like that.
You don't think he him. He him. Right there, Dustin, you him. Yeah, you him.
Deep breath. And back into it. Here we go. One game already in favor of Dustin. Looking very, very strong here.
There was a time where Luke was seen as like not a good character, but again, you've been playing him like 5, not effective. Playing him like 6 and dealing with the mechanics and just chipping away at that drive gauge and getting perfect conversions. Maybe not there, but perfect combos and the perfect charge fist. That's where he really shines.
Absolutely. I mean, he has great anti-fireball as well. And his level 1 is super good for busting through fireballs.
Yeah. Impact gets a fireball. Again, the hands linger a little too long and Dustin's too strong with the fall for that EX. I love that from Dustin. On set point, this Mikaul has been mauling people. This is crazy. Dustin came out of nowhere and was like, yo, leave him to me.
Oh my God.
Leave him to me. I'm Luke.
What a punish counter too. I like that walk underneath. Sometimes if you can't get the anti-air, walking underneath the reposition to a better place is good enough.
Right. on the answer, you see the counter hit. Maybe a little too late for it. Into a super. Level 1.
Okay, goes the distance, gets the throw. He's corner pressured. This is where Ken thrives.
Far for the medium, had the right idea, but far for the medium to get that party started with the combo. Stand, fear, shimmy. That's a big after it. Dustin, with that level 3, don't throw the fireball, please. The neutral jump, light kick, that's it. Another super to seal it. Classic surgery. No refund.
Wow,
He's him.
That's Dustin.
That's
Moving
Dustin.
on in winner's side, that is an incredible way to press yourself forward. Good stuff. And punching that ticket into tomorrow. We got a hell of a top 8 to come, and we still got more players to check in. Loser side is where we're headed now.
Yes. From what chat said, and I know chat would never lie to me.
Chat has never
They
won
would
slide,
never
so go
lie.
ahead. Give it to me.
Raleigh Legs is out. Chat, who else?
Tough.
Who else? Talk to me. Who else is out? I need to know.
Looks like right now,
Well,
while chat is catching up with that, it is going to be Jan coming up, facing off against OliverQueen. Is going to be our next match.
Okay.
So that's going to be on
OliverQueen.
loser side. I believe we're playing all qualifiers from here is what I believe is happening. We'll have to see.
Knock on wood. I want to see it all. I want to see. We got time. We got some time. Y'all got time to watch this great Street Fighter 6 action with all of us as we go through the top 8 tomorrow. I can't wait for that. But
Dude,
I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm just excited to see some Street Fighter 6 in general at high level at second day. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like when people are like, "There's 10K on the line. How do I get this money?"
I'm going to do whatever it
nasty?
takes.
Yeah.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Exactly.
Playing the nastiest character. You know
Which
what?
is-
We haven't seen no Manon.
You know what's the surprising thing? The two most
Yeah.
surprising things to me, no Manon. Bro, I've seen 0 Guiles.
0 Guile.
And I think Guile is
still
still really good.
He's
I think Guile's
fantastic.
really good, actually. He is definitely worse, but worse does not mean bad.
Right.
People overreact to changes, especially when they're negative changes. I think Guile is still in there. I don't know that he's like busted, but he fights.
Yeah, he's still scratched. Projectile game's good. Normals are great. Elzuki maybe not as good, but still. All right, so as chat, again, would never lie.
Ever.
Daigo eliminated by Lupe Fiasco
Oh my God.
at DreamHack Dallas.
Bro!
Daigo's out of there. Lupe Fiasco
way.
moving through losers.
That's crazy. Oh my God. Well, thanks for the action news update.
Yeah,
Chad.
appreciate that that update.
Oh my
I'm
God.
assuming no other bumps have happened if Chad ain't going crazy. But we'll see him, I guess, on stream. Jan versus OliverQueen.
So, yeah, it looks like we're going to get into a button check before we get into this one. So it is going to be Jan and OliverQueen. So it is going to be Zangief versus Ryu. Zangief, again, something we haven't seen as often this weekend. I think people are just, maybe people just are a little adverse to the character. Maybe Texas just doesn't get down with grapplers. Who knows? Because I think this character's fine.
I think he's great. I don't know if the fireball, like the anti-fireball play, is any better than it was. You don't have V-Trigger 1 to
seems
threaten
okay.
that approach. You know, like V-Trigger 1 was like that moment where you're like, you can't throw a fireball at all through a ball. You know, like that will be, you know, the tide turner against projectile characters. I don't know if Geep has a really, like Varia EX, I believe is projectile involved, but that's like you have to use VAR for a bet, right? And it's like a single lone projectile. You get Oki, but if that is the case, I don't know though.
I think a lot of it just comes down to new adjustments and new muscle memory. Obviously, having armor on bear grab, on certain versions of bear grab, that has become one of the tools that you're going to use. If you're going to bust through a fireball, yeah, Kool-Aid Man through the fireball, that's how you got to do it.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Yeah. All right,
We'll
let me
see,
see
though.
here.
This is going to be tough.
Chat won't help me out. That's crazy. None of y'all coming through. Femboy Fighters versus Ice will be coming up. Flash took down Espadah. Will be fighting Melbu. Shine moving on the bike. It's a Ramasama. And OliverQueen, obviously, and Jan right now.
Yeah, and there we go. That's what I'm talking about. If you read a fireball, that's an amazing way to get the punish.
All right, they was capping. They was, them geek players was capping.
Okay. Trying to go for footsies there, like that approach. Trying to go for the headbutt. If you get counter hit by the headbutt, he gets, even if it's trade, he gets standing light kick into Lariat, so he can get a knockdown.
Okay. EXTP in play here. Impact, splat, immediate SPD from the OD bar. And Jan dumping out the damage.
And that's just how quick the rounds can go. Fireball game, pumping strong. OliverQueen unfortunately gets knocked down by the sweep, but it's a little too far away for any follow-up there. Drive, impact in response.
Good reaction, good rebuttal. Let me see some good damage. In with the DP. Rushes in again with a throw. Skip his option, then another throw. Should be at level 3. Oh! He didn't spin the bar.
Yeah, I should have at least spent level 1 there. You gotta get yourself out of this round. Jan with the critical art. Oh no, okay. Dude, we're actually almost to CA kill range.
Oh,
okay.
God.
Standing medium kick.
That'll do it. That's a poke tool too.
It is.
I believe if you're close enough to get, maybe counter hit can fall from like super.
It links to level 1, yeah.
Level 1?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. That's a good poke.
I don't know if it's counter hit or punish counter, but it does link to level 1. Yeah, you're
you know
right,
what?
100%.
But hey, you put that out, Tundra Storm. We might see that. Way better this game. Way better. Super, are you too far up? No, gets the rip.
He teleports by. He says nothing personal.
Nothing personal.
He just ends up right next to you, bro.
Oh, you were out partying. I was studying the muscles. Chance hit free up in that chair. And in this round.
What a tech.
I believe that is bluff. The 4 gears. 3+1 now. So Dan might be forced to back off, but now goes in light kick into the rush to finish it. Jan getting that fat lead and then finishing it off. That's the dangerous thing. When Keith has bar, and he gets that lead, you got to come to him to get the victory.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to broke.
It's also reminiscent of older Street Fighters too. Using that standing light kick, drive rush cancel. It feels like when Geeves used to do standing light kick and they would buffer EX green hand.
Yeah.
It's a very similar vibe.
That's why he doesn't need green hand.
He still needs it.
No. OD lands.
Push the way, trying to walk forward a little bit, fishing for the parry.
You still have the in-grain option. Finds the raw sweep. Light the chase down. But like a clown. One touch. He's gonna rush in. Might get thrown out real soon. Careful now. Okay, don't switch these fireballs. Yeah, Ninja Chart's real dangerous. So one touch.
God, nerve-wracking. Wow, just was going for the deepest run you've ever seen. Jan just chucks him for it. Power slam.
Like that. Jan on set point. Oh my God. Raw OD EX bear run.
Neutral be damned.
Yeah. This is neutral. The footsies that y'all wanted. The return of footsies in Street Fighter 6. Light tick throw. Jack backing off though.
Okay. Good block there. The lean on the sweep.
Another one.
Second time.
He's in the corner. Into the super, the classic. Not going to hit the back jump. Just spin to win. Spin to win, my friend. Get that lead, yeah. You're in for now. Put that farm back up. Saps up from him. He's good. Now run. Now run. Oh, the Laureate works. What's the backup DP? Okay. Okay.
They answered our question from earlier, though. Went through the fireball.
Yeah, so EX does do that. Okay.
One round apiece. Jan, a single round away. Might be able to punch the ticket to the top 8. Nice punish on the sweep. Gets the top 2 as well. Corner carry looking good.
Even the fireball. Harassing that meeting kick. Gets the splat. Impact. Off of Geki. DP follow-up too as well. For the overhead. Yeah, can't answer back. That is plus. Plus overhead. Crazy to say.
Okay, didn't go for level 1. Finds a throw instead of perfect for OliverQueen.
Real solid stuff. Good fundamentals and the reads too. I think he's a grappling player with these reads.
Nervous.
Oh, so the only nice interruption. Jan and burnout though. Not so good when you have a fireball character. Raw Laureate. Wow. Wow. He said, come here. Come here. Can't jump on OliverQueen though.
Wow, we can't backdash into the SPD though.
Lands that grip. Chance for the far. I'm so surprised that we haven't seen a lot of fireballs from Queen in that situation. Back up for the fireballs to land. I mean, he's holding a lot of chips and get some damage off. And here's the impact, and you're dead. OD, SPD.
Level 2 is available now. Has the anti-air super as well as the anti-fireball, but we've seen it's mostly been the level 3. It's leaning into the 720. Here's the running bear grab.
Try to get in, but the anti-air. DP comes through. On the jump in. Sweep off the feet. Light starter. The neutral jump call out. What's next? The tech. No throw.
Oh my god, nerve-wracking with the footsies, crouching medium too far. Oh my god, call that footsies too, looking for one more touch.
Get that Blanka bottom. Let me see that super. Don't get too close. Don't get too close. Don't let him in. Don't let him in. Oh, he tried but denied the back jump. Anti-air Jan. OD Lorient to seal the deal and punch his ticket to top 8.
Wow. Just an amazing showing there. A little show of support and the hug to come through between the two. But that is going to be Jan. We have a Geef on Sunday.
We have a Geef on Sunday. We have a Geef on Sunday.
That's for you, Twitter.
Anyway. Nah, Jan played that great. Jan played that. You know I'm a hater. I'm a Geef hater, bro. I'm a Geef. But Jan, he made entertain. He made entertain.
Dude, and he looked good.
He looked good
in the footsies.
He looked good. He
was able to approach in certain ways. I do agree, though, like we were saying, in certain situations, OliverQueen, even on the burnout, wasn't throwing fireballs in certain places. Maybe it was just had confidence in Jan's ability to react to it, or maybe just wasn't feeling comfortable in the way that it was going. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it is. It's difficult. Again, early days. When you're on the stage, it's something different. When the lights are hitting you, people are cheering. You're like, SPDM, and you're like, oh.
It's easy laying different on the couch like, you know, I would have anti-aired that.
Yeah, I simply would have find a jump in and had the optimal combo. Like, bro, you know you wouldn't have. Not on the stage, bro. In home with your jammies, get your dinosaur nuggets for your mom, bro. That may be there, but not here at DreamHack Flyers. It's a different sort of energy. And again, offline, just you feel that energy around you from the people, the opposition. It's real. If you don't think it's real, come here and feel it yourself.
Our player's sitting down, by the way. Talk to me about this. You see him right there on the screen. Who is that?
Flash himself. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. I look at the names. I look at the players. Well, I see Shine.
Yes.
I see Shine.
Shine is sitting down at the setup here. So there's going to be Shine coming up the bat. And I believe that was a Saykin from earlier? Yeah, absolutely.
Saykin, okay.
Saykin, yes. Saykin was the JP, huh? Are we watching JP again?
Yeah, JP versus Kimberly. Oh,
okay. Some real new Street Fighter action.
Yeah. I like that. You know, what's funny is that, you know, after that conversation I had with Ice, in terms of, you know, maybe these faster characters might be smothering JP. I want to see how that works out with Kimberly. You know, after his bout with, you know, playing with Punk, playing casuals, I want to see how this operates with Kimberly. You know, these faster characters, maybe clipping JPs almost preemptively. Maybe that medium punch button gets called up predictably. It's out there, lingers a little bit too long, get a jump in and a nasty version. Again, but JP has a good wake up. Like, his wake up's kind of insane. That parry, strike, throw, everything you throw at him, maybe except for super possibly. But hey, the normal stuff, it don't work.
That and he doesn't have bad frame data. It's like 4 or 5 frames on his jab, and so he has like he can bar right. He has wake up buttons too, which is weird for a character with his type of projectile. It's not often they give him a good button.
Yeah, why is
it's
it?
It's a pretty good button.
4 frames?
It's like 4 or 5. I'm not sure. I don't remember the exact, but he has a pretty decent jab to be able to kind of mash out of situations like that. It's good for a zoner to have a mashing tool.
It's insane because if you think about like Street Fighter 5, like, you know, in that realm, that is like a 3 frame. A 4 frame is like a 3 frame, if y'all don't know. So when we say 4 frame, it's not like, you know, Street Fighter 5. It's like its own thing. That's the fastest button up in this game. So that's a really, really good button. Good defensive tool. Does that parry? Let's see what happens here.
Okay, good walk to the wall here. Oh, what a good reaction.
Impact. Select. Finds a follow-up too as well. Target combo. Look at that overhead. Oh, the parry did not work out. He had the right idea, but the timing is a bit off. Rushes right in to get the win again. The target combo. And we're able to do the finish or just the throw. We'll do it.
2.5 bars built up as well.
Yeah.
So pretty soon here, Kimberly's going to be able to set up to get that level 3 and see if Shine is able to make this thing work. The overhead on the coast. I can't believe that thing's an overhead.
It's wild. But you see right there, able to teleport and avoid that situation, that fireball. It's so different than a normal fireball, so it can't be faded through. But these follows are nasty, though. don't let this character set up shop. You will drop. Like, he is dangerous. You can kick rush, though. Don't fall from the stand pierce.
Oh, did get the crumple, but unfortunately does also break the drive. Impact gets pushed to the wall for the crush. And now this is trouble.
Overhead parry. Does not recover in time to stay fine. One more solid hit. I'm trying to see level 2. I'm trying to see some level 2 mix. Won't happen. The tag does not connect. And to get another run in, Shine is oppressive.
Yeah, we're definitely trying to look for that hit. If he finds that touch, he can go critical art and potentially even that up. Instead, Shine's going to be able to find the touches that he's looking for here. Oh my god.
The stop sign. Cut that out. No injury. Look at that stand heavy kick. That's like one of the better anti-airs that he has. His drive rush distance is really good too as well. Like, it's pretty damn good. Shine burns out, but again, he's just like relentless enough that it doesn't seem like Saykin's got a chance to set up shop at all. Like none of like the teleport fancy combos that we see. No level 2s or anything like that. Hasn't really happened.
I feel like that's one of the problems that JP can run into is characters like this that can kind of rush him down, keep that pressure on. Zuna drop for extra damage, is able to get the run up after the drive rush.
Sets up the parry. Gets it back, throwing the fireball, follows. He goes on throws. Oh, again, sets up, trying to get the side switch. Shine, lucky boy. Did not get clipped. That would have been damn near it.
Okay, gets the throw. Trouble for Saykin. Nice jump out to avoid the teleport here, but is not able to find too much else. 30 seconds left. Time not really a factor as we get the run up. It does find the hit. Shine is 1 away.
Saykin, I'm not really seeing, level 2. I want to see like the nasty level 2 stuff, even if it's like get the party started. I want to see what that, what happens in the situations. But Shine does not even have to worry about that. In fact, Shine, damn near close to burn, doesn't really care. Runs at the super level 3. You know what you're about to see. This cutscene plus the damage boost. I think we have the camera on him to see if he's humming. Because Shine is a serial hummer when he is playing on stream.
Okay. Heavy kick. Nothing to follow up. Be careful. Obviously, that buff carries over. Even if Saykin wins the round, that buff is going to retain.
That's kind of crazy. Isn't burnout? Yo, run that level. Just run that level 2. I want to see level 2 if you get a chance. Pop your last dance. Come on. I want to see level 2. The conversions. Shine's already blowing another bar. The whip throw. There you go. Shine. Taking him down expeditiously, mauling him, and again getting Grizzly, and moving on to top 8.
Yeah, trying to wake up with the throw. That is always a scary prospect, especially against a character with a movement like Kimberly. That speed is deadly, and those faster characters are so good at not only going for the neutral jump, shimmies, and things of that nature. It's easy to get baited, man.
Yeah, and I do believe it's like 30 frames plus some recovery. It's a lot more than Street Fighter 5. So that's a riskier option to utilize in the corner.
You rip a tech and you can put on a shirt.
Yeah.
Dog. It's really bad. It's really bad. It's really bad.
You a tragedy. You a tragedy.
Oh my god, dude. It's not great. We talk about that. I mean, that's something we talk about in Guilty Gear too. It's like ripping a tech. That's something that is coming forward in a lot of different modern fighting games. Is like techs are becoming way more committal.
Yeah.
Seeing the rise of the throw game,
which is, I think, kind of cool because I don't want to see people mash and throwing out of situations. So, people are saying JP struggles up close. Let's see the Twitter clips. I think we'll see more of that when parry is introduced and more comfortable.
I agree.
I think it might have to do more parry than more often than not.
Yeah.
Like perfect parry. That's something we haven't really seen that much in these brackets. And again, once that defense is integrated, let's see what happens with JP after that. Because y'all might be saying, yo, buff JP, he needs help. And then they're just like, you know what, bet. The normal's better. And then they have the parry to back themselves up.
Yep.
And then you start seeing top 8s Leroy style with JP's everywhere.
That's going to be one of the things is I think that honestly and truly one of the major meta progressions in this game is going to be going for perfect parries in like unreal block strings, right? When people go for like a crouching medium into like something weird, having the timings down for parries of common fake block strings is going to be very, very important, and that's going to take time. We're not going to have that instantly.
Yeah. That's going to take a little bit of time. So let's hold off on saying what's weak and strong.
We don't know yet. We literally don't know. Certain things we can look at and say are very strong, but for the most part, man, like, we don't know.
But you know what? If that's the case, if Capcom is listening, I have some things to ask. I got a list. First of all, take Geef out of the game. Second of all, Blanka, get him out of here. Sim, in the trash. All right. Thank you, Capcom.
I hate that you just hate everything I love.
I don't hate Honda. Hold up, I don't hate Honda.
That's true.
I might even play Honda. I think he's kind of cool.
That's true. Toasty action, bro.
Yeah.
Throwing them headbutts.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, though, this is going to be FlashMetroid coming up against Melbu. So do you know who Flash is playing right now?
Was it? I forgot. We talked about this. I don't know if it was Blanka.
Because Melbu is playing the Marisa, and it's looked very good throughout.
Who was he playing? He told me. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it wasn't Blanka.
It wouldn't surprise. I wouldn't be surprised at all. For some people that do not know the history of FlashMetroid, wouldn't be surprised at all to see something like Geef either, because he has played Geef to a top 8 of an Evo before.
That's true.
He was killing twins every direction. But no, it looks like he's hovering Blanka, so that might be the play. And this will be my first Blanka that I've gotten to see here at DreamHack. This character seems like a huge... You know how I could tell this character's a big problem?
Talk to me.
I was looking on Twitter and looking at who was posting clips for him. Benith was posting clips for him.
Oh, it's over.
Man.
It's over.
That's how you know this character is cheap, bro.
They're busted. Geef is busted. Blanka's busted. Geef is busted. I have that ingrained hate. But Blanka looking kind of ridiculous if that's the case.
The mix up with the doll and the way things are able to go, I think this character has a lot of potential, so I'm very excited to see how this goes. We're able to get a couple Blanka balls to start and goes for the short one to get the throw. That's a classic Blanka mix up.
Very, very classic stuff. I wonder if there's any way to punish light ball with this character. I know that's like only like one small layer of all these matchups. Gladius trying to cut through the charge up did not really work out though. Oh no, can't press through that again. The charge up here from Melbu. A lot of committal options that we've seen here, even more so than usual from Melbu.
The X-ball though, driving back. Actually doesn't go far enough, gets stuck to the wall though still.
Corner. However, EX side switch. I've seen like jump medium into Blanka ball right after.
Tries to go for that parry again. Not quite gonna find there. Even life totals here for the drive gauge. Looking a little sparse here for FlashMetroid.
Double dashes into the super, but it was charged up. I wonder if the normal one would have got it done. Not the Blanka bite.
Dude, and Blanka ball has been putting in work so far.
Some of y'all are saying that Blanka might count Marisa. If that's the case,
maybe
you might see him more Blanka because like online seems like they are littered with Marisa.
He's getting walked to the wall though. I like this. Melbu seems like he's holding his composure really well considering what's happening. Blanka ball is a frustrating move to deal with.
Yeah, really annoying.
Oh my god! It's easy to stay composed. Look at the damage, bro.
Jesus. Get your half with punish here for Flash. Side switch.
Okay, doing a good job just avoiding these Blanka balls. It's good. Good enough, honestly.
Stance. Armors up. Light, right rush. Full conversion. Walks up. Finds a side switch here. Not a lot of damage here from Flash just yet. That CA could connect it. Find the kill. Oh, for the side of Melbu. My bad.
Wow.
Can't jump.
What an anti-air there. Good follow-up. Going into the final round here. 3 bars. Still built up for FlashMetroid. How you going to spend them? Haven't gotten to see Blanka either.
That's true. Hasn't even come in fruition. 4 in effect. You get 3 of those per round. But that may be enough for like one solid mix play. Put you back in the lead. Oh, wow. Superman punch does not work out.
Okay. It's the bites. Dashes up. Mid-screen throw loop. Is that real?
I don't know. Nice nice neutral jump against the anti-air right there. Jump back, flash, got 3 bars. I'm gonna use those. Blanka does have the install, so that could help out in terms of like, pressure. I don't know what's like plus with that, but I've seen people activate, do some nasty with it on Twitter clips.
Damage
this is tournament.
Oh, okay. Dive rush, and is able to get the Blanka ball, gets the anti-air. Flash is gonna take the first game here. I think Melbu overall did a really good job of kind of not getting flustered by the kind of annoying things that were getting thrown out there. Flash was being a nuisance with Blanka ball.
Oh, yeah. There's more options that we haven't even seen. Again, you pointed the doll. We haven't seen drive rush in like slide, Amazon slide, which is like a fantastic option in general. Keeps people like lacking. Like it's really good and it's really quick too as well. But I mean, we'll see what happens if Melbu can kind of adjust a little bit. We've seen some 6 sequences that was like half the health, but landing those hits has not been continuous. And Flash honestly has not been landing any fat combos or conversions. It's been the annoyance of the Blanka ball. Other just errant follow-ups.
Okay, got the jab, try to go for the follow-up, not quite gonna find it. Got a brush, and this time is able to get there. Good amount of damage, pushes to the corner.
Charge up, that's not too bad. Nobody has him in the corner. All right, he's walking ball out of there. The throw, leaves the impact on the table, but white punch wake up. I wonder if her wake ups are 4 frames or 5 frames. Chat, is it 5 frames? I feel like it's gotta be 5 frames. It's a big girl.
Dude, I love that. We have our answer. It looks like to the Blanka ball here, gets the throw, that parry into the shoulder is putting it overtime.
Okay, that's the way to stay fine. All right, Melbu put that in the notebook. After the interruption, see, things like that with a charge up, I want to see more people doing that and not letting it go for free. And it's a sign of someone that's been playing against this character for a little bit, right? It's like, I'm tired of getting hit for 30 to 40% off my health.
Short Blanka ball in the throw once again. Crazy mix to go through, but good amount of damage in response.
The Gladius, again, one of the mediums. Toe tap and the super. That's a lot of bar spit, but Melbu was already on game point right there. Now puts stuff on game point, along with Flash. Even things out.
Yeah, 1-1. Comes down to this. The final set between the two. 1 game to go. Push the ball with the charge punch, trying to go for the drive rush. Nice punish.
The Guile with a long punish combo. I'm going to scramble my brains. Oh, he's trying to back up for an anti-air. It's predictive, that crouch fierce. But hey, it lands. Throw. The back of the neck. Raw.
It's okay. Good spacing on that. Gets a counter hit slide. Finally comes through. Finds a knockdown. Coward crouch into the flip. Okay.
Oh. Throw the damage with the toe tap. Plus range rushes in. Tries to get the command grab. All double dashes. But challenge. Melbu. One more hit will do it. Hold up the throw. Go bring this back. No, it's a wrapped up back throw.
Oh no.
What's going on?
This could be it. This could be the final round here for Flash.
Oh, man.
Over the jump. Is able to get the punish there.
On the ball denied. The OD bar applied. No, using quite a bit the air-to-air right there. The jump back jab. Double dashes in, but this time not a triple. You see no. Checking these dashes challenging convincingly. Now the parry. Check that damage too.
Okay, jab afterwards, tries to go for the charge punch, not gonna work. Here's the buff. Wow,
one out. And then pressure the tag. The bar at the bottom, wait for the super, this should be it. A jab, a dab, will do. Melbu moves through the side of losers in the top 8 with Marisa. Ooh.
Yeah, got the jump in, gets the jab, is able to get the punish. Amazing stuff from Melbu to put themselves into the top 8. And now, it is tough. It's always sad. We always get to this point, and I never like it. We have our
They're not gonna like it.
Final match of the night. This is gonna be our last qualifier for the top 8.
Right.
Oh, and we're back again. Mikaul is back.
Call. The one that took down quite a few cats up in the top spot. Driven down the losers. Got to make this run. But it's ice.
Yes.
Old school. No fool. That's my boy right there on the Guile, on the JP. Dangerous threat.
Let's see what the pick ends up being. If everyone is correct in saying that JP is having trouble dealing with pressure, I would expect to see the Guile here. But I think they'd both be fine. It's just what you're feeling most comfortable with right now.
Yeah, I mean, JP tournament, you know, at this point, go with what feels right. Even if there's a character like Menon that is like insane that we haven't even seen in these top spots, which is wild to me, but it makes sense if you're not comfortable with, you know, landless command grabs and, you know, dealing with what happens when you're minus. go with what you've practiced the most and the amount of time that you've had. And for many of us, it's not been a lot of time, right?
Say 100% agreed. I mean, most of us just got to touch the demo and beat up Ryu as Luke.
Yeah.
That's most of our play time. That's most of our play time.
Official play. I'll just say that. But either way, Ken can finally be, I might be seeing a Guile come up finally.
That or it's going to be the JP. Either way, I'm excited to see it. It is going to be the Guile. So, Guile versus Ken as our nightcap here to finish things off.
It's weird to say nightcap because usually these tournaments get over.
True.
Even on Saturdays at like 11. It's only like 8 right now.
Plenty of time for casuals, baby.
Yes, sir. Right after.
Okay, here we go. Our last top 8 qualifier, EX Fireballs back and forth. Ice is able to take advantage of that, and I think that's one important thing about Guile that we talked about before. He's not as worried about burnouts as some other characters.
That's true. A lot more options. Anti-airing, Fireballs too as well. Build up the gauge right back. To stay aggressive with it. I guess didn't have the time for the charge, possibly. Impact. Nice, using quite a bit of bar. Good call. Walking to the corner, Dragon Lash, plus. But Ice threads the needle.
Backward just barely makes it to the wall. That was so far. He wasn't even ready for it.
Right away punish. Gets the anti-air, the DP. Light. Chin right kicks. Ice got to find a way out of the corner. You don't want to be here. Ain't your neighborhood, my guy. Impact. Here's a clap back. Splat.
Like that, you gonna go for drive rush? No, instead, super coacher. Very plus.
Doesn't really have to because he put him in burnout. Doesn't have to overextend to get the win. I like that option. Using the super to kill the drive gauge. Very smart stuff from Ice.
Okay, crouch medium, obviously. Not getting too much off it unless it's counter hit, but it's such a good poke for Guile.
Very much so. I feel like that might be a good preemptive tool against like Rush, just to stop people from coming in. I mean, that's something we see with Ken, like crouching light kick as a starter.
Yes.
These fireballs are also preventing Ken from coming through.
Oh, EXTP actually works out beautifully there. Gets the throw in the corner. Pressure's on.
Light. Rushing light buttons. Tick throw. One more hit will do it. Another throw. We'll finish the job. Mikaul. Evening things out in rounds.
There we go. One round apiece. So important. Bazooka knee after the drive rush. I like the idea. Still pressure after it.
Didn't really punish the standing heavy kick. I wonder how much recovery is on that. But still, the flash kick does not land. EX Tatsu, they able to get the hit. EX parry.
Over just a little bit. Nice tag.
Fantastic jump with the jump here. EX Dragon Slash into the super. A lot of damage. And check the drive gate after this too as well. Might have lost it all. Yeah, you about to fall, bro. This is bad. But again, as you said, I'm just a character that can fight back. Also has the boom loops. Or, I'm sorry, not even boom loops. The baby boomers.
Dude, the ducks in a row.
Yeah, ducks in a row.
Oh, nice trade.
You see it, chip.
Oh, no, chip. You have to remember, in Burnout, you can take the chip. What a good call with the EX Fireball.
Whoa, call. Right outside the loser side, trying to fight back. That top 8 spot. Get that guap. So close at 10K. Impact. Over the top of the corner carry. The heavy addition overhead. Parry. Ice answering back.
Chillin'.
Yo, the tenseness.
You see EX Fireball there. Lugani, close some distance. Keep that charge.
Chin right kicks. Right up in the corner. Stand fierce. Rush the challenge. Uh-oh, counter hit, but nothing really after the punish counter, I should say. That is +4. Okay. A lot more off that.
Oh my God, footsies. Amazing stuff.
Side switch too on that super. Tech, anti-air, of course. Down back for the down back. Like that, Ice. In the lead, but for how long? I'm so scared of that part. The impact, I was about to say, the splats in play. Rushes in to get the win. That's a super to seal it. No, not yet.
First come through, EX boom. Not gonna get too much for it. Big delay. Level 2, I love this. Try and force the jump.
The baby boomers. The march. Is yours. Ooh, oh. EX connects. DeeSea. Mikaul makes a fall. Just.
This could be it.
Wow.
Oh, what a trade. Good tech. Follow up, tries to go for the parry. Sure, you know, punish. That's huge.
At that range, maybe you're not ready for, like, you know, slide rush punish in. Possibly. Oh no. Ice, slide punish.
Okay, up the counter hit. Jab does link it across the medium. Long counter hit. Nice. Uses the flash kick there.
You get counter hit. Tatsu right after. Nice answer it back. Going to the final game, possibly. This could be a possibility. EX. And that forward meter kick after that crouch meter kick that we talked about. Fantastic poke tool. Ice. Staving off set point for a little bit longer.
2 bars built up here for Mikaul, though. Pulling in a really good spot. Parrying these fireballs, trying to keep yourself safe. Pressure's on, though. He's getting walked to the corner slowly but surely, and now, in a hurry, we're against the wall.
The super almost in burnout. It's so hard right now. You can't block too many of these fireballs. He's in burnout. He calls in. Level 3 at the bottom. Now you see something from Ice. One more impact, though. That's splat. It's over. I just said the impact, the stun, it's gonna be done. The bar at the bottom, not just yet. The jump, heating kick to do it. Mikaul moves on the top 8 against Ice.
Wow, and that is going to be, like we said, our final match, and that actually rounds out our top 8. It's so exciting to get to see this many players set their set their place here.
Yeah.
Like you said, so many stories being written here in Dallas. This is amazing.
This is fantastic. That means tomorrow's going to be even more fantastic with these fights. But tonight, we are done. Make sure that you tune in tomorrow to get all the action, not only for Street Fighter, for Gear, for Tekken, for more in store. Make sure you come back tomorrow early, bright in the morning, as we go all the way through DreamHack Fighters. Well, fighters.
See you soon.
Peace.
DreamHack Fighters is brought to you by